On the shores of the highest navigable lake sits Copacabana. Sitting at the edge of Lake Titicaca, Copacabana is a small Bolivian town known for its colorful red roofs and the entry gates to Isla del Sol and Isla de la Luna. Many people visit just as a day trip from La Paz to see the famous Lake Titicaca, but we decided to spend a couple of days here to really take in the town. At an altitude of over 3,800 meters above sea level, it's incredible seeing this lake in person, and there's no better place to do so than from Copacabana. Hello from Copacabana, Bolivia. We're excited to spend the next couple of days here exploring this rusty town that sits on the edges of Lake Titicaca.
Now, a lot of people will visit Copacabana generally as a detour from La Paz. Now, we wanted to take things a little bit slower, just relax a little bit. So we're going to do things over the next couple of days. But don't worry, guys. Most of the spots that we're going to hit up in this video, you're going to be able to do as a day tour. Now, from La Paz, it took about 4 hours by bus. It's currently about 1 p.m. in the afternoon, so we are absolutely starving. Let's go grab some lunch.
We found ourselves at the restaurant called Maura's, and they typically serve a set menu here with a soup, a main, and dessert, and it's for 25 Bolivianos, which is so good. Our soup actually just arrived today, is a vegetable soup, and there are 3 options for mains, but we had to get the trout. The trout is very popular here, and we really wanted to try it. And we don't know what's up for dessert yet, but we can't wait to see. Pretty basic meal, but we do have a decent fillet for the trout. I was expecting it to be like a full fish and we had to dismantle all the bones, so this makes it a lot easier for our lunch. We got a side of rice, some fries, and a side of salad. That's pretty good. Honestly, the best trout we ever had was in Colombia in Salento. So good.
After lunch, we just wandered the town a little bit. We actually went down to the pier and we saw the boats that we're going to be taking out tomorrow on our boat excursion. So make sure to stay tuned for that, because that is one of the best things to do here in Copacabana. And right now we ended up at the 2nd of February square. It's actually a really beautiful square, really nice and quiet. These really gorgeously trimmed trees. You have this massive Copacabana sign, and right behind you see the main church that is here in Copacabana, and that is called the Santuario Nacional de la Virgen de Copacabana in Bolivia. I'm sure I'm just reading the sign on the church. Guys, I am absolutely winded right now climbing up this hill over here. Started from all the way down here, because don't forget, Lake Titicaca is 3,800 meters above sea level. You can really feel the altitude. Lauren is definitely feeling it. Right now she's back at the hotel just resting up, trying to sleep it off, because yeah, shortness of breath, headaches, it's really not a good time. But right now I do want to head over to a viewpoint called Cerro Calvario, which will give an amazing view over Copacabana as well as the lake. That right over there, that's what I'm trying to get to. I just cannot believe how out of breath I am. After every few steps, just huffing and puffing. About halfway up the trail, you actually have a really nice resting area with a great view of Lake Titicaca. But guys, look at this insane incline. We got probably like 150 meters, but that is an insane climb. Yeah, definitely gotta take this really slow. If you ever search up Copacabana, Bolivia onto Google, this is the image that often pops up. This is the postcard view that everybody wants to see. It's honestly quite beautiful up here. You can see the mountains, of course you're gonna see the lake and the beautiful Bolivian houses right down below. I know Lauren's gonna wanna see this once she's feeling better, so I know that we're gonna be back. So right now, I think I'm gonna head back down because the sun is about to set. I'm gonna go pick up some dinner for Lauren, and this concludes our first day, but we'll catch you guys tomorrow on our boat tour.
Hopefully I feel a little bit better today. It's been a little rough, had some insomnia last night, and my heart is still beating pretty fast, trying to like pump up all the oxygen into my body. But hopefully I can muster up the strength because we're going to go on a full day tour today. We're just walking to the meetup point. We're really excited to be exploring more of Lake Titicaca.
After a very long hour and 40-minute boat ride, literally moving at the speed of snails, we have made it to our first island, which is Isla de la Luna. Right now there's not too much going on, but I know there's a lot of history built into this island. So yeah, let's go search around.
When we got to this island, we thought we could explore a little bit more, but we're actually just restricted to the southern tip of the island, as the rest of it is covered by Aymara private land. But we came to the main attraction, and the only attraction, which is the Temple Inyakuyu that you see behind me. It's an old Incan temple. You can see the ruins really well from here, and it's actually 10 Bolivianos per foreign person to come and visit it. And if you wanted to buy a little bit of souvenirs, there are actually some ladies right at the entrance who are selling some trinkets. We're going to spend the next 20 minutes here, keep exploring some of the ruins, and then we're going to head to our next island.
We just made it over to the main island on this entire tour, which is Isla del Sol. Now this is the spot that everybody wants to come to. It's by far the biggest island. Not only that, you can actually stay on this island. There are a ton of different accommodations and actually a lot of restaurants. So this is actually a great spot for you to go and grab lunch.
The only thing that is keeping me going right now is this bag of coca leaves, and I have some just on the side of my mouth, chewing away, allowing the juices to flow. The thing about coca leaves is that it kind of dilates your blood vessels, so it allows the oxygen to flow a little bit more to my brain and to my body as we do this trek. And it's been such a lifesaver. If you're ever in high altitude, I do recommend having these, but do remember that they might show up on a drug test, so be a little careful as to when you take them. You look like a kid who just started walking. We made it to our last spot, Isla Flotante, and this is actually a sun deck that was built right onto the water and it's attached to the mainland. We're right beside the Playas Blancas, which are right over there, that we could walk to, but we only have an hour here and we decided to eat like most people did, and they actually sell trout. So we decided to get a medium-sized trout fish. We are famished after this tour, so hopefully it comes out very soon. Your girl finally made it. It was a struggle getting up here, but I'm so glad we didn't leave without me seeing this postcard view.
And I think this is the perfect way to end our time here in Copacabana. We hope you guys enjoyed adventuring with us, and we'll catch you guys in the next video.